Irina Slutsky reporting for Geek Entertainment Television on location at Steampunk Village at the Maker Faire. There's a lovely gentleman here in a lovely hat with a lovely button that says Ask Me. So we're going to ask him a question. What is steampunk?
Well, steampunk is a kind of cultural and clothing reaction. It's a culture about, instead of looking to a future that might not be, a past that never was. Similar to cyberpunk was about the future of man when we blend with machines. This is about the past of man, where instead of atomic and electric energy, we turn to steam.
Okay, steam is a very ethereal energy, and I see that you have these things here and a hat, and this lovely gentleman here is wearing a corset. I mean, did these things actually exist and happen?
Well, we're taking little tastes of them. Like anything else that looks onto the past, we kind of pick and choose what we like and try to blend it into an aesthetic that appeals more today. Although men wearing corsets and bustles did exist. I mean, Louis XIV has some awesome paintings of him looking kind of like two strawberries stacked on top of one another with a codpiece that was about 2 feet long. Those aesthetics have existed, and we've kind of forgotten about them with making mass-produced and generic things like, look around here, 90% of people are in t-shirts. And t-shirts that they didn't make, aren't involved in, eating food that they're not quite involved in, wearing things that they don't do themselves. I think it's kind of a romantic looking back to when you could be involved in what you made, even though we're kind of pretending a little bit.
So what are you pretending to be?
I'm pretending to be myself, actually. I make and do and build things. I'm actually wearing a bunch of things that I've made. I just finished making these. These are made out of ball python vertebrae cast in bronze right here. Okay. These goggles are, if you take a feel, they're heavy as anything, but they're cast out of metal.
So now I'm steampunk?
Now you are.
Okay, wait. So I'm very happy to be steampunk.
Sweet.
Oh, it's very difficult to see. What are you pretending to be?
Myself.
Okay. And so you wear a corset every day?
No, unfortunately.
So how does it make you feel to wear a corset?
It's like someone's giving you a hug all day long.
So introduce yourself and tell us what you do here.
Well, I'm Sophia St. Clair, and I'm the wife of Captain St. Clair, and we have we're promoting letter writing.
Oh.
Yeah, the Queen has hired us to promote.
Wait, which queen?
Well, Queen Victoria of England, yeah. She's hired us. See, we made the first transatlantic Zeppelin delivery.
Oh, I see.
And it's never too late to show up the Americans a bit. And so we're on this whirlwind tour to promote airmail delivery.
Okay.
And that's what we do. So you write a letter, and then you put a stamp on it, and today postage is being paid for by the Queen herself to promote this.
What is it about letter writing that has inspired you and the Queen to promote it?
Well, there's something so personal about letter writing, don't you know? There's the art of it when you have really nice handwriting, and there's the time and the care that you take to put into it. It shows a bit of art, it does, a bit of art right there, yeah.
So when was the last letter that you wrote?
The last letter, I write my grandmother every week because it's the only thing keeping her alive. It's true. She told me that. Yeah.
And how old is your grandmother?
She's 83.
And what could you possibly say to her every week?
Well, you know, I make things up.
Oh, okay.
Because if I told her the truth that we were fighting off pirates, then she'd worry.
Yeah.
She'd worry. So mostly I just say things like, Captain and I are doing well. We've started to plant a garden on the back of the Zeppelin.
But it's not really true.
No, we haven't really started it yet. There's all these problems with the water. It's really heavy, and it drags down the back of the Zeppelin.
Yeah.
It's not working at all. But she doesn't need to know that because she's really old.
Yeah, but I have some relatives in Kazakhstan.
Well, that's where we're headed next, because we have a shipment we have to drop off in the Far East.
Okay, very good. So I will write a letter to Kazakhstan and give it to you.
I'll be happy to drop that off, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem at all. We go all over.
Okay, very good. So if it absolutely positively has to be there
Next week.
Okay, next week, we'll use you.
Well, we're the only ones right now, so it's St. Clair Aeronauts and nothing. what I do.